Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
We had a lot of fog kind of sticking around until the afternoon with a lot of cloud cover, but then we saw a lot of sunshine, and then we had some clear skies for the evening. Temperatures have been able to fall into the 60s and low 70s. 71 degrees in Danville, as well as Mattoon. Decatur's at 72. Taylorville, as well as Springfield at 70. And we have our KC Summers weather camera in Mattoon, part of our Roofing Dog iNet. We'll be able to see, or have a hard time seeing, most likely, some of those Toyotas tomorrow because there's a chance for some patchy fog to develop by tomorrow morning. But the winds will be calm tonight. That's one of the reasons why we are expecting some fog. So we're actually going to most likely see more clouds increasing overnight tonight. Some of that fog will stick around. And then we're talking more showers and storms for a Wednesday with the potential here for some stronger storms, as well as maybe even for some heavy downpours as well. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Where'd you take her, Brent? We need to find Ying Ying.
We've told you about the FBI's interview with Brent Christensen. Now see some of it for yourself.
Plus, family and friends are remembering one man tonight after he was killed on Father's Day.
After negotiating with two governors, one union is just steps away from having a new contract. What that means for state workers.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
I was either playing video games on my computer or taking an afternoon nap.
That's what Brent Christensen told the FBI he was doing when Ying Zhang was abducted. And today in court, we learned that's not the only time he's told that story. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. Today was day 5 of Christensen's trial. FBI agents testified about pieces of carpet, drywall, and piping they cut from his apartment to test for blood and DNA. Christensen is accused of kidnapping and killing U of I scholar Ying Zhang 2 years ago. But before we tell you about what else happened in court today, we obtained the video of the interview with the FBI we told you about last week, where Christensen suddenly changes his story about what happened on June 9th, 2017. WCIA 3's Aaron Eads has the story.
Why am I under suspicion? Is it just my car, or is there anything else?
Christensen tells U of I Police Detective Eric Stiverson and Special FBI Agent Anthony Manganero he stayed at home the afternoon Ying Zhang was seen getting into a black Astra, but they didn't buy it.
You know that we didn't bring you all the way up here to talk about video games and what you had for lunch that day.
Yeah.
Why do you think that we brought you up here?
Because the car I own was seen picking up a girl that's missing.
Eventually, Christensen changed his tune, and Stiverson says he became nervous.
Maybe my days mixed up then.
Okay.
I thought I drove around on Saturday. I did pick a girl up. I don't remember where.
The investigators continued to press him.
We will find her. Now, when we find her is up to you. Because you know, and we know, that she didn't just get out of your car.
The interview ended with Christensen saying he wanted a lawyer. On Tuesday in court, Charles Hill testified that Christensen told him a similar story while they were both locked up in the Macon County Jail in summer 2017. The prosecution also showed samples of carpet, drywall, and piping investigators took from Christensen's Champaign apartment to test for blood and DNA. An FBI agent testified it looked like Christensen did a deep cleaning. A deputy says his cadaver-sniffing dog alerted to the area under the bathroom vanity, and the FBI says they found blood under a piece of carpet that was under the bed. In Peoria, Aaron Eads, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Christensen's ex-girlfriend is expected to testify tomorrow. She's the one who wore a wire for the FBI and recorded Christensen describing how he says he killed Zhang. We have much more on this on WCIA.com.
A man was shot outside of a hotel in Decatur this morning. It happened at the Econo Lodge on Wingate. Police say the man from Missouri was shot in the back but is expected to be okay. No arrests have been made. We have a follow-up out of Macon County. Dozens gathered tonight to remember a man killed in Decatur. Police say Darrell Bowie was stabbed to death Sunday night. WCIA 3's Jen Lask met Bowie's loved ones as they held a vigil tonight. Jen, what else can you tell us?
The vigil started shortly after 5 o'clock today. Darrell Bowie's loved ones asked us not to interview anyone, but did allow us a glimpse into a life that ended too soon. A day that should have been a celebration of a dad instead ended in heartache for his family after Darrell Bowie was killed the night of Father's Day. Tuesday, pictures of Bowie lined the walkway up to a front porch near Church and Peoria Streets in Decatur. Just 2 days earlier, Bowie was found there with a stab wound to his upper thigh. He was pronounced dead at the scene, leaving behind 3 children. Investigators spent hours there and do not have any suspects in custody at this time. Friends and family now holding on to their memories of the 36-year-old as investigators search for the person who killed him. And if you have any information, police want you to call the Decatur and Macon County Crime Stoppers. And remember, you can stay anonymous. We've posted contact information for Crime Stoppers on our website, WCIA.com. Live in the newsroom, Jen Lask, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jen, thanks.
The Urbana School District decided to continue with a program that helps kids stay in school. Tonight, the school board voted to formalize an agreement with the Champaign County Regional Planning Commission. It's for their Youth Assessment Center program. For the past 3 years, it's provided resources to at-risk youth and their families. Students who show inappropriate behavior, ongoing unexcused absences, bullying, or home issues can get help through this program.
We want students out of trouble, engaged in productive, positive activities in the community. We want them in school, and the Youth Assessment Center helps keep them engaged and attending.
This can give students other options to steer them away from the juvenile justice system. New at 10, Champaign police are investigating cases of fraud and forgery impacting 2 businesses. Police say someone stole a check that was made out to Murphy's Pub from the mail back in April. They changed the payee to cash it. Then in late May, 3 forged checks were made out to Watson Shack and Rail, totaling at least $1,000. Police have not identified suspects in either case. If you know anything, contact police.
It's a project that's taken 6 years to complete, what will soon be open for business.
Plus, one union and the state have had a lot of back and forth through the years over contracts.
While we don't agree on everything, and we had some bitter disagreements at the table,
why that could soon be a thing of the past.
And many are still hoping hockey's in the future for the Fighting Illini. What the athletic director had to say about the possibility.